Good morning, guys. So I'm going to start this video out as a preface to our well house videos and with an apology. When we first started making videos for this channel, we were using it with just the iPhone. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I had it turned the wrong way, but I didn't want to delete those videos and leave you with too many gaps. Now, the second problem is with my husband only being off a day here and there. When he comes home, he works really hard, which means sometimes he gets big projects done, like the framing of the window behind me and the door that we were supposed to show you the video for. He gets them done before I get home, and there's no video. So if there's gaps in the video, I apologize. We have shot these videos for over 2.5 months, I believe, at this point. So, and as you can tell, I'm sweating. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's getting hot here. So we are in the midst of Oklahoma summer, which is very toasty. But I did want to update you on the well house, and this preface will go before we even start. So please understand that I'm doing the best I can with really bad videos, honestly. I did not realize how to get the sound right. I did not realize how to equalize things. So I'm kind of going back and trying to fix that up before I post the first video, which is why they're a little late this week. But we are getting close to the end of the well house, so keep watching. We're going to show you how we put up, or at least connected the solar panels, and you're going to see the end result of our well house. And I'm really excited because we should be done before school starts, so that's a good thing. So keep watching, and I hope you enjoy and maybe you learn something. Have a great day. Right now the goal is to clean the mess up because we're actually enlarging it. The well house was about from, you can kind of see where it was. It went between those two pipes was the back wall. So we're keeping the other 3 walls pretty much the same, but we're going to expand this way. And we're going to actually have a window in the well house to let in some light so we can have some ambient heat, but we're also going to have it insulated when we get done because Oklahoma is known for its wacky weather. So in the winter, sometimes we do get freezes. So right now, my job is to clean up that mess, get the vegetation out, start getting the dirt leveled, which, you know, we've kind of got a ton of water, you know, just standing. So hopefully this will be ready to go when the concrete gets here, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, see you later. So this is the pad, or the area we're going to pour the cement pad in, and we have got it cleaned out. I've got all the vegetation out. I have put dirt around the edge, as you can see, so that it will hold the forms when the concrete is poured, so that the pressure does not push it out. We have all the pipes out of the way. We've still got running water, and I've got a little bit more leveling to do, but it's about ready for a concrete pour, which is coming in another day or two. So I'll keep you informed. See you on the next clip.
So we've got the concrete poured, obviously, and we've got it smoothed out pretty smooth. Once we got it smoothed out as much as we could, we let it dry almost completely, and it looks, I mean, obviously you can walk on it, but if you take it and broom it, what you're going to do is you're going to take that rough concrete like this, and you're going to turn it into a lot smoother concrete like this. So that's the next step of what we're doing. And then I got to take out my buckets over here. So obviously I've got one of them ready to pull. And then I got to take this one out still. And then walls come up. So I'll come back and show you how we're doing walls and what our electrical is for. So wish us luck. Hi guys. So my wife wants me to talk to you guys about what we've done so far on the well house. As you can see, we've poured a concrete foundation. Sorry for not videoing that. Before we did that, I actually had to move the water out of the well house so that we could actually do that, which is this setup right here. So in order to keep these holes, to keep the pipes safe, what I did was I took a 5-gallon bucket, just cut the bottom off of it, cut a ring down the side, and then folded it together, run a screw through it, and that keeps the concrete away from the water pipes. That way, if there ever is a problem, we'll be able to get down into that water pipe and fix it. So that's one of the things that we probably should have documented, and I apologize that we didn't. But nonetheless, we're going to be building this thing, and we're going to document all the building process coming through the well, or through the walls, building the walls, putting in electrical as well, and also some grid-tied solar to connect to our car, so that essentially we no longer pay our electric company to charge our car. We've also got a couple of things that we'll be taking care of. One second. Sorry about that, guys. We had some loud noise in the background. I'm sure you heard it. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this water spigot that we have inside the well house. The reason we have it inside the well house is this water spigot actually feeds the rest of our yard, and we'll talk about that piping system as we progress. Another thing that we'll be talking about in the next few videos is we'll have a hydroponic system inside the well house, and how we grow some of our fruits and our vegetables, not our fruits, also our herbs. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it, and that's going to cover our next couple of videos. So stay tuned. Today, guys, we're going to be putting up a wall. Just one. We're going to show you how it's done. So let's start with what we need to start with. As you can see here, this is our treated lumber that we're going to be using for the base of our wall. So what we want to do is we want to get this treated lumber, and we want to drill holes exactly where these metal pieces are, these J-hooks. The way we do that, honestly, is super easy. Put our wood where it's going to be on the wall. Line it up exactly where it's supposed to go, and then you hit it with a hammer. When you hit it with a hammer, you're going to notice it's going to leave marks on the wood. This is where you're going to drill your hole. Once we drill our holes and make sure that this wood will fit through these J-hooks, or J-bolts, excuse me, then we can actually progress with our wall. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this board up, and we're actually going to build our wall on a flat surface. And right here where this wood is, we're going to move this wood, build our wall, then we're going to stand it up. And the reason that I am building the wall first and then going to stand it up is because I prefer to shoot my nails in from the bottom, going through this baseboard and into the studs. I understand that's not normal practice, however, to me it's more secure. So we're going to cut this off, and we'll come back whenever we have some of the wall built. So as you can see, guys, we've got a couple of the boards laid out. I'm just doing this for instructional purposes. We're going to get all the boards, I promise. We're going to nail them all from underneath. I want to shoot my nails up from this way. That way it gives it more structural strength. So I'm sorry, it is going to be loud with the nail gun. So hopefully I'm just going to do a couple of these, and then I'll show you what we're finishing up with, okay? lot of the studs in place that we're going to put up. This right here is going to be my top plate. I'm missing 2 studs on this side, 1 stud on that side, and that is because if we try and move this without a top plate attached to it, obviously it's going to bow and flex and whatnot, and we don't want that. So we're going to put the top plate on, then we're going to come back and we're going to put the 2 studs that we're missing here and the 1 stud that we're missing over there. Guys, the top is done exactly the same as the bottom. Okay, we put our marks here every 16 inches. We're going to stand this up. We're going to nail it in place. That will be our wall once we're done. Then we're going to stand that wall up and we're going to bolt it to the bolts. So as soon as we get these nailed in, we'll come back and we'll show you how everything goes together. Wish us luck. All right, now that we got our wall built, top and bottom exactly the same, 16-inch centers, all we're going to do now is literally erect this up. We're going to stand it up, then make sure our bolt holes line up, put that thing in place. Takes a couple people to do this, so my wife is about to help me, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Okay, when standing this up, guys, first thing you're going to want to do, we're going to stand it up, then we are going to get it close to the bolts, and then we're going to drop it in place. Now we'll probably have to hit it with a hammer a couple of times to get it to go down, but that's not a problem. There you go. Got yours on?
It's on, it's not going down.
All right. Like I said, hit it with a hammer. And there you go, guys. We just got to put our washers and nuts on the wall, and it'll be up. Then we got to do rinse and repeat for the other 3 walls. We'll get to. All right, so we've got 2 of the 4 walls up for the day. We're going to stop right there because 1, I'm a little tired, and 2, this wall is going to have a window in it, so that's going to be a little bit more complicated, and the other wall obviously is going to have a door in it, so that's going to be a little bit more complicated as well. So we'll cover those in this video, but tomorrow or possibly even the next day. So look forward to showing you a little bit more, guys.